afternoon, everybody. It's Stephen and Paul from WinExtra for another day of Microsoft's Daily Briefs, where we get to go through its headlines. Again. Yes, we tried doing this once already, but for some reason, the record button didn't get pressed. And that's my fault.
I promise I won't give you too much abuse about it.
Yeah, anyway, shut up.
Around.
Okay.
Big news. Go on. Big news.
The big news, obviously, is the Halo Reach being launched last night around the world at midnight. Everybody from London, England to Seattle, Washington went off their rockers or flew around the city.
Big celebration everywhere.
Yeah.
Queues everywhere. Coverage everywhere. Guys in Spartan suits flying around Trafalgar Square in jetpacks. Absolutely awesomeness. And all of course, because Halo Reach was released last night at midnight, massive. And it's doing massive, apparently, sales-wise as well. It's due to be another blockbuster. And, of course, this is the next in line of the Halo saga, but also the last ones with Bungie at the helm. The ones that come after this will be entirely Microsoft. But the sales statistics on this
are just amazing. Like, from Information Week, we have, to quote, as of mid-morning, the basic $59 version of Halo Reach was a top-selling video game on Amazon.com, while the $79 limited edition held the second-place spot. Now, the Legendary Edition, which included a Todd McFarlane 10-inch character figurine.
No, that's not a character of... That's not a figurine of Todd McFarlane, but...
No, okay. Yeah. Anyway, it sells for a whopping $149, and it right now is 6th place on Amazon.
Yep, and in 7th place, you have the $399 Halo Reach bundle, which comes with an Xbox 360 that has the Halo Reach logo emblazoned on it. And so that means that out of the top 7 selling spots on Amazon.com, 4 of them are taken by Halo Reach, which is absolutely amazing.
Now,
it's something that I would get on my Xbox.
I'm betting that if this records finally, that after this show is done, I know exactly where you're headed for.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to rush out and buy it. I would like it. It has piqued my curiosity to get me back into the whole sort of Halo thing. But, my old Xbox up there, it's been around a while, and it could do with a little bit of an update before I stick Halo Reach into it.
You may just be getting that, because according to Engadget, they had the leak, which I posted about on the Inquisitor. There's a new dashboard coming for the Xbox 360. Now, I don't own a 360. I have no idea what the dashboard looks like. So take it away, Paul, because you do.
Yeah, well, basically what this is it's a skin for the dashboard. It doesn't appear to add any new functionality, but it does change the way everything looks. As you can see, for each one of the tabs now, it's like this clear white tab with a very clear logo in it. It's a much milder green. The startup screen has changed. It's a nice visual overhaul to... I don't know if at a later point they're going to add more functionality to this, but, when this ships, I assume with the Xbox 360 Slim, and I also assume that it'll be about the same time as Kinect comes with it.
Yeah.
I would like to see this on my Xbox 360 as well. I assume they'll allow us to download it or ship it as part of firmware update.
Well, I may, come Christmas time, decide to spoil myself and actually, for the first time in 50-odd years, own a console, because I'm more interested in the Kinect than anything else. But
Dude, if you owned a console 50 years ago, fair juice to you. That's some technical prowess.
Pong.
Pong. Oh, come on, even Pong's not 50 years old.
It feels like it some days.
You're on 40, though.
Yeah, it's getting there.
You're on 40.
Yeah. But
all right.
Now,
well, what else do you want to own?
Oh, they just announced the new LifeCam Studio, and this, folks, is sweet. I want one. Paul wants one. Microsoft, hear our plea. We would love
Yes.
to review one of these, both of us.
No, actually, we need two.
Yes,
because at least two.
Yes.
Because we need to review them on the show
Yep.
and actually use them to record the show,
Yes,
and
yes.
that's going to be the ultimate review, actually,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So, if we're recording the show live, we'll need at least a third one to be able to hold up the show off.
Hey, and you know what we could do? We could give it away in a contest.
Certainly could. So if you hear
could.
this, Microsoft,
Yeah.
Yeah, these babies, they're 1080p HD, although reports out there are that they're actually only doing 720. They also
Who
function as an
cares?
8 mega... Who cares, exactly. They also function as an 8 megapixel still camera, and, these things are just, they're very, very sweet webcams, and they'll set you back a sweet $99 a piece at
Now,
the moment.
Engadget, I do believe, did a head-to-head with just the standard features, options enabled between the LifeCam Studio and the Logitech HD webcam, and I'll tell you, the Studio Cam blew the Logitech out of the water. It was beautiful, just really, really nice. I want one now.
Oh,
Yes. Now, speaking of updates, it looks like Windows Live Messenger iPhone app is getting an update. Whatever.
That's a sort of a move along. Not too much to see here.
Yeah.
It's a nice little update for iPhone users in the sense that for a while now, the Live Messenger beta on the PC has had Facebook chat integration. And that, along with the ability to send customer feedback requests and have your interface in 31 different languages, is now available on the iPhone. So,
Okay, cool.
your MSN Live chatting that way. Also updated, I believe, and rolled out yesterday, is a brand new iteration of the MSDN developer site UK, MSDN UK.
Did you notice the little play on words there? Developers, code with Microsoft.
Yeah, that's very interesting. All right, on the top, I didn't actually notice that until you pointed it out to me. But it does play along with the entire sort of ethos that Microsoft has always had.
Oh yeah,
which is that developers are key. And as you were saying in the previous attempt at recording this is a very sweet overhaul of the site.
Yeah, I had from my developer days, I had spent many an hour trying to make my way through the MSDN library, and it was horrendous. But this is a real nice job. So kudos to the guys at MSDN for pulling together a really nice looking site. Well done. Well done.
Well, you know what? It's nearly time for us to wrap up. But we started the show with big news about Halo Reach. So it's time to end the show, I think, with more big news. And what can be bigger than talk of Windows Phone 7 and what's coming to AT&T? Of course, this really only affects our US viewers, but what is coming to AT in Q4? Now, AT&T are going to have the Galaxy Tab. They're going to have 1 or 2 new Android numbers, but they're going to have a whopping 6, count them, 6 Windows Phone 7 phones in Q4 of 2010. So just in time for Christmas.
Well, AT&T did say they wanted to sell somewhere around the 8 million mark of Windows Phone 7. So, have them.
Well, this is a good start.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, it's a good start on getting those numbers up there. But on that note, folks, this has been the Tuesday edition of Windows Daily Brief. Second try. Hopefully it makes it this time around. So until tomorrow, this is Stephen and Paul down there in Alabama.
Before we go, we're running a competition on WinExtra, so you can get your hands on some sweet software. So stay tuned after we say goodbye to see the ad and find out how you can enter.
Okay, and on that note, folks, have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Hey everybody, it's Stephen from WinExtra back at you for a quick moment. We want to announce that we're going to be running a contest thanks to the good folks at Iolo Technologies. They're going to be providing 5 free licenses for their search and recover software, which will let you rescue those accidentally deleted files, photos, MP3s, and all the other good stuff. We did run a review of the program back on August the 28th. Check it out. The rules are pretty simple. You need to follow WinExtra at Facebook, or friend us, like us, whatever the terminology is these days. And as well, you will need to follow Iolo Tech on Twitter. Those are the simple rules. The contest will run until this Friday, and at that point, Paul and I will pull the eligible names together, randomly pick the top 5, and notify you that you are a winner. So don't forget, folks, follow us on Facebook and follow Iolo Technologies on Twitter. Later.